Hello, I'm Jason Putnam Gordon, and today we're going to start our four-part series on federal court litigation. Now, before we jump into federal court litigation, I think it's really helpful just to kind of talk about some background information on litigation. Litigation is one means of dispute resolution. And let's take a look at what dispute resolution is. Break it up into dispute. It's basically a disagreement between two or more parties. They could be individuals, or they could be corporate entities, and for whatever reason they can no longer get along. Maybe they have a business dispute. Maybe they're business partners and they no longer have the same vision for that business. Maybe it's a franchisor and a franchisee. You know, the franchisor wants the franchisee to install this really expensive new cappuccino machine into each one of the restaurants, and the franchisees don't want to have to pay for that. Maybe it is a tort. Torts are civil wrongs. Great examples are auto accidents or slip and fall cases. You know, maybe somebody comes into your business and slips on the carpet or trips over something in your sidewalk. So the other part of the dispute resolution is the resolution. The resolution is basically bringing an end to that dispute. It's generally some sort of settlement or judgment. Folks can come up with settlements on their own. So frequently they'll engage counsel to actually then memorialize that agreement to bring an end to that dispute. Sometimes they'll gauge attorneys, one attorney per party, and the attorney can help bring an end to that dispute. Other times they'll need to have a mediator. A mediator is a neutral third party who will come in and kind of bridge that gap. And frequently when people are in a dispute, they no longer get along, it becomes very hard to achieve a resolution. One other way before we actually get into litigation is arbitration. Arbitration is sort of like a little miniature court proceeding. There's evidence, there is testimony, there's going to be an arbitrator or arbitrators who will actually decide who's right, who's wrong. And finally we come to litigation. And litigation is basically the court resolution of a dispute. And there are both state courts and then also federal courts. Federal courts hear anything from, you know, the Deepwater Horizon oil spill to the Sister Wives case, where there are a bunch of folks in Utah who want to see an end to the bigamy laws. So that is the end of today. Next week we're going to talk about how you actually end up in federal court. And in the interim, feel free to follow me on my blog or my YouTube page. Thank you.